I learned something today. A thing that I actually thought I knew without knowing. My host is, and it's okay. Would you please turn up on some music? I don't want to hear you. Sorry. Maybe that's just me being silly, but I believe some things I have to keep first off. I have gotten back home, and there's some rather adult noises here, and I believe that if I had a place where I rented out at least 3 rooms, I would probably turn on some music. When I do this adult exercise play. But that is just me. Maybe it's a cultural thing that if I hear them do the performance, it's like a blessing. I'm having 2 different toast, one with butter, only butter, and one with jam. I can never decide which one I want first, so I mix them up. When you get this morphine medicine, you lose your anxiety for adult exercising. People told me that, but I have been single for more than 10 years now, so I didn't care. But it's like it's non-existing. So I'm a little surprised to kind of be a part of somebody's where I just rented a room. I think that's really odd. It's not that my feeling for adult playing is totally gone now. I miss it. It's graduating, disappearing. But today I realized that somebody else doesn't lose the anxiety for that part. They're not using my drugs, so that makes sense. But I do wish that they had some music going on. I was doing my food. Actually, I came home and they were doing it, and I had to make my food because I was starving. I didn't stop, so now I sit in my room with the window open with all the noises. And my door closed. I was just thinking while I was eating, and the Muslim has this Ramadan where they don't eat from sunrise to sunset. And then I figured maybe there's not living any Muslims in the very north. The sun is out all the time. They would be pretty hungry after 3 months, I believe. I have to look that up. I worked it out. They have 3 options, Muslims in the north of polar circle thingy. Sorry, I'm not that focused today. But they can decide that they follow the time for Mecca. Very convenient. Very convenient. In Danish, this is called a sprogspasser. Well, they can decide to follow the time of Mecca and be fasting from sunrise to sunset at Mecca. Or they can divide the day and night. What is that called? Day and night. 24 hours. Well, they can divide that into 2. One 12 hours and another 12 hours. And one of the 12 hours they have to fast, and the other one they can eat like crazy. Or the last one, third one. They can follow the time for the closest place where the sun do set. That was easy. I thought they were starving for like 3 months. Or maybe there would be no Muslims there because it's... I know it sounds racist, but I'm not racist. I'm racist against racist. I'm being sick of people saying, "Oh, I feel that you're racist to me." It's 7 past midnight, and my host only cleaned the bathroom. It's right on this wall, behind this wall. I wasn't sleeping, so that doesn't matter in that way, but I'm tucking in at 12 o'clock at night. Basically, I'd like my floor to be cleaned soon. It's quite dirty. It's a lot of dust in here. I'm not complaining, but there's certain things they're starting to annoying me. Yeah, like I ordered this place because it has a dishwasher and I can't use it. That means I can't cook here because it's pretty hard to cook with it or do the dishes with one hand. It's also pretty tough to cook with one hand, but I can do certain dishes with one hand, no problem. But I can't dishes anyway. I can't peel a potato either. But I was pretty annoyed about my host. He also have a lot of guests staying over at night, and they don't go to bed before 2 or 3 o'clock at night. But they're quite noisy. Well, I think it's nice. It's a shame that little things
like having sex, or I can't use the dishwasher, and they're being noisy until 2 or 3 o'clock at night is changing my view on how I feel my stay is, because I really like the place and I really like the host, but I also really like to cook and to clean after myself. Right now I think I'm supposed to. I try to talk to them about the dishes, and I keep the dishes pretty low. I use a spoon and a cup or a glass a day, so it's really low dishes. And in the beginning I put them in the dishwasher because that's what you do. But I noticed that the lady that is not my host was taking the dishes out and washing them, and I asked her, why don't you use the dishes, the dishwasher? And she said, no. And I was like, okay, do you want me to leave it on the table instead of putting it in the dishwasher then? And she said, for you, yeah. And I mean, I can't leave dishes for a whole meal, like 3 pots and a pan and 3 bowls and a cutting board and knives and forks, and I don't know what you're using for cooking, but I can't leave. That will leave a big mountain of dishes. I can't do that. I won't do that. I'm not such a person. But I will be going home pretty soon. It's days 10 days left, and that's one day only waking up and leaving, so 9 days left. So